still don't.
Listen. Listen, I'm trying to keep my mind clear. Emmanuel Acho. Was he a starter?
No, he wasn't a starter at all.
Oh, he was a bench player.
Yeah, 100%.
It says 33 tackles in your career. It says he started 2 games.
In his career?
In his career. Out of every NFL analyst they have, he has the weakest resume.
I agree.
Like, what did you talking like? And guess what? This is our last time even speaking about you on here, but I had to let you know, like, we not them. You just can't you say, oh, Jarvis had a good career. Leonard was a dog. Jarvis was a dog. Leonard, yes, was a dog. Emmanuel was ass.
Period.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, one of the more outspoken individuals in the sports media landscape as of late has been former FS1 host Emmanuel Acho, who's had some crazy takes in the past. And former Bucs running back Leonard Fournette wasn't having any of it after Acho defended Kevin Stefanski heavily and argued he deserves more credit or that he is one of the better coaches in the league. Fournette felt Acho was overly biased for defending Stefanski too much when considering his overall Browns record of 40-56 as a head coach. And an interesting fact is that Fournette's co-host on the pod is Jarvis Landry, who played for the Browns under Stefanski. That said, you heard what both Fournette and Landry had to say about Acho and his NFL career. They basically called his career trash, as he was a journeyman who started 2 NFL games in his career. And obviously, Emmanuel Acho wasn't going to let that go, so he clapped back on his Speakeasy podcast with LaShawn McCoy, and here's what he had to say.
Obviously, my career. Oh, not good at all. Bum, backup, all the things. But I was a 6th-round pick. I probably should have been. Leonard Fournette won a Super Bowl. I'm happy for him. But why you got a podcast in your hand? Why ain't you got a football in your hand? Because 8 running backs drafted after Leonard Fournette were still in the league last year. Top 5 running back. Adrian Peterson was a top 5 running back. LaDainian Thompson was a top 5 running back. So let's not talk about careers. Because if we're being honest, based on where we were drafted, we both underwhelmed in the NFL. Let's talk about the takes. The takes say that Kevin Stefanski was the best thing that happened to the Cleveland Browns. The takes say that Kevin Stefanski was really good when he had a good quarterback, going to the playoffs and winning a playoff game. The takes were accurate. The last time you were born, Leonard Fournette, the Browns have not seen a coach better than Kevin Stefanski. That is the take. You start talking about credentials, there's no need to talk about credentials. I didn't have a good NFL career. But when we start talking about credentials, I got to start mentioning the fact that Samaje Perine drafted after you, still in the league. Aaron Jones undrafted after you, still in the league. Christian McCaffrey drafted after you, still in the league. I got to start mentioning Austin Eckler drafted after you, still in the league. I got to start mentioning a bunch of stuff if we start talking about ball. Let's not talk about ball. Underwhelming career. Hi, that's me. That's why I moved on into another career. But now you've moved into another career. So now we got to start talking about takes. And the fact of the matter is, learn somebody's name before you speak on them. That's the bare minimum into having a conversation, is knowing somebody's name. It's Acho, by the way. That's the bare minimum having a conversation. I do not think it is uncalled for to be like, hey, yo, if you don't know a dude's name, you can't speak on the man.
So yeah, Emmanuel Acho acknowledged his shortcomings in his NFL career, but also took a shot at Fournette, saying he wasn't shit either as a top 5 draft pick. Leonard Fournette has been out of the league since 2023 when he last played for the Bills in a bit part role, but he did last 7 seasons in the league and did win a Super Bowl with Tom Brady and the Bucs. Anyways, what do you think about this beef, and who do you think got the better of the other in this whole drama?